Hello, my name is Michael Wilde and I am the Sustainability and Communications Manager at Aosta. Aosta is an international distributor of fresh, organic fruits and vegetables. The core of my job is basically to communicate what organic farmers are doing around the world to make it more sustainable. It's therefore more than logical choice for us to combine communication with sustainability. Communication is important for all the SDGs, but specifically for SDG number 12, because sustainable consumption is our direct call to action for consumers. The problem is that it's very difficult for consumers to change their consumption behavior. We somehow seem to be pre-programmed to buy the same products week in, week out, without really thinking about it. Therefore, if we want to increase sustainable consumption, we need to nudge consumers in the right direction. Through communication and through communicating objectively and positively why specific products are more sustainable than others. The problem is that when people enter a store, they suddenly turn into consumers. The main focus is then suddenly on price and convenience. It's therefore essential to firstly confront the consumer in the store with the fact that he or she is also a concerned citizen, and then to subsequently nudge them towards making the most sustainable choice. For example, in Sweden, a store owner sold many more organic bananas when he labeled the non-organic alternative as sprayed bananas. When consumers read the sign, they realize that they were actually against poisonous pesticides and therefore chose the more environmentally friendly, slightly more expensive organic alternative. Generally speaking, consumers are unfortunately not just driven by idealism. It often comes down to the classic, what's in it for me question. And therefore, it's essential that the consumer is rewarded in some form or other for paying more for the sustainable alternative. Consumers can be rewarded, for example, with a good feeling for having made the right choice, knowing that they've contributed to building a better, cleaner, fairer world. When it comes to communicating about sustainability, there are three very important aspects. The first one is transparency. Be completely transparent, authentic, and honest about what you're doing and what still needs to be done. As far as we at Aosta are concerned, there is no sustainability without transparency. There's a lot of skepticism amongst consumers, so you will not get away with a simple "trust us, everything is fine" mantra. Only when you make things fully transparent, share your goals and challenges, can you begin to earn some trust from your consumers. The second aspect is working with partnerships. If you're going to communicate about an issue, let's say the bees, it is essential to do this with a partner who is an authority on the subject and who is trusted by the consumers. In this case, that would be the Bee Association. If you decide to go at it alone, the skeptical consumer will find your communication unworthy of their trust and will probably accuse you of greenwashing. The third aspect, and perhaps the most important one, certainly for me, is do not just communicate from the head, but also from the heart. This is all about letting go of the whole sales pitch and showing your idealism, your mission, your journey about creating a fairer, greener, and cleaner planet. A good example is our communication on natural branding. One of the biggest annoyances of organic consumers is that organic fruits and vegetables are often packed in plastic. For around 60% of the products, the only purpose for packaging is to differentiate the organic from the chemically farmed product. This is because EU legislation says that it has to be crystal clear for consumers which sweet potato or avocado is organic and which one is not. Our solution is to use laser technology. By removing pigment from the outer layer of the fruit or vegetable, we leave a permanent mark on the fruit, and therefore we avoid plastic use. So relating this to communicating from the heart, our main message is to thank retailers and consumers for saving plastic as opposed to talking about our new innovation. We are sharing the information on the technology and are encouraging all our competitors to also buy these machines and therefore saving plastic. Generally speaking, it's hard for businesses to communicate from the heart because it can seem unauthentic. For us, at Aosta, it is not only something we strongly believe in, but we also know is successful as it connects you with the heart of the consumer and the concerned citizen. Because at the end of the day, we all want to be part of a growing group of people who are making the right choices. Finally, choice of language is critical if you want to motivate consumers to do the right thing. You're far more likely to sell more organic products with a sentence like, more and more people are choosing sustainably farmed organic products, in comparison to one-liners such as, save the planet, choose organic. Because people want to have a sense of belonging and want to be part of a growing positive movement. We want you to join that movement. No, sorry, we need you to join that movement. Thank you.